Hello everyone, in this video I will show extension called lorebook creator for SillyTavern. This extension is very similar to this character creator, so if you're familiar with this, you pretty much understand it very easily. Otherwise, you can actually check other video. I'll leave link in the description. So it's pretty similar, but it's way more easier. As you can see, there is not really many options here. Generally just this one button, and you can also kind of use this kind of behavior similar like in character creator. But basically this thing is designed to create these lore books. So we can just open it here, or maybe here. This is pretty much the similar idea like in character creator. You can just type some idea, world of girls, for example, and then you just can hit this generate button, and that's it pretty much. Okay, so it's done generating. As you can see, it's just creating this 20 entries with 9 categories, 1 constant, this kind of basic structure. One thing that you can do here is you can just create template, sorry, not creating, using template, so you can just upload maybe your existing lore book and it will use as a guide. So instead of a character creator where you can just maybe edit character cards, this one is do not actually import all kind of entries. It's just using it as a main structure, right? So it's just taking first 3 entries and try to kind of create similar structure. So that's the main difference. Here you can just kind of enhance and expand. Okay, you can just edit this, or maybe you can just regenerate separately, and obviously you can just delete this. If you're happy with this world book, you can kind of just import to SillyTavern directly, so it just will import it here, or you can export this JSON. Also here you can expand it, so it will just add another 5 instances here. So for example, there is only 20, and I can just hit and it will add another 20, sorry, another 5. Okay, so it was added these 5 new entries, as you can see, and now it actually 25. There is kind of, as you can see, there is no text, but this because this process is really depend on your language model. So for example, if you will use some weak language model, it may actually return pretty much sometimes empty entries, because it's tried to create the code, right? And if there is some kind of it's sometimes cannot understand really how to properly create, but right now I'm using the Claude Haiku. It's a weak model, but as you can see, it still can create this type of entries, but it's better to use obviously something like GLM5, or maybe something like this. So that's pretty much it. You just can import to SillyTavern, right? And there is your lore book, right? So maybe you need to just update this page, and that's it. Okay, so I updated the page, and as you can see it here with all these kind of all these entries. Also, it context dependent, right? So it's basically depend where you actually generate. If you will generate in some character card, like maybe this one, so if you open this character card and you try to generate a new lore book, then it try to kind of create in context of this character, or maybe if you have another lore book here, right, active, maybe it's try to create something new lore book in context of another lore book, but maybe that's what you exactly want, right? Okay, so here is another example that I was generated with Haiku language model. As you can see, this is kind of bigger, right? So there is 28 entries based on World of Darkness. It's understand what is World of Darkness, and there is correct text. It's pretty much the same, so the advanced mode is also automatically filled, but only on this kind of just short description, as you can see. But obviously you can generate all parameters if you want based on this kind of description. Okay, so it chooses error. This one is empty. This one also was filled. There is some lore, and there is same entries. So the main parameter here is scale and scope. So it's basically how many entries will generated in your lore book, right? There is pretty much the same options like in character creator, so you just can randomly choose a name, you can randomly generate world description. This one is just add more, so it do not completely regenerate, it's just added more information. And this one is do pretty much the same thing as enhance and expand in character creator. So it's just kind of create more detailed version of this kind of description. So other fields actually the same. The main fields here is these entries, because this is pretty much the lore book themselves, right? So you can filter it. And what interestingly, you can actually, for example, you want to maybe create some faction, right? So there is only 3 faction here, but you want to add another 5, right? Or maybe you want to create some new 5 characters, right? So that's how you can expand your lore book. So let's just try maybe add another 5 faction. Okay, so it's also added 5 factions. I don't know really if they are real or not, but interestingly that there is some trick. So for example, you want exactly a faction, right? But you don't want to maybe this one. And basically all you need to do is just you can disable it, right? And just maybe type some factions that you want here, right? So you can Kevin clan, right? So for example, kind of like this, maybe primary keyboard and some content, right? And that's actually pretty much what you need to do, and you just can hit this button and it will actually fill this entire kind of area with information about this Malkavian clan, if your language model is understand what it is. Okay, it's done. As we can see, it's actually very big description here, so it's many keywords here, and there is a description about pretty much this Malkavian clan, and once you're happy you can just hit save, and that's it, right? So you just kind of replace this faction. Also you can add by this also button, right? So it's just we'll add only one entry of each type. So basically that's it. It's actually a very simple extension. There is not so much. You just creating your entries one by one, or maybe 5, or maybe all of them, or maybe you can just select how many you pretty much want your lore book, right? Then you just select some basic parameters, maybe some description, and maybe some refinement, right? Some mix and match stuff, and then you just hit this generate button. So let's just maybe start from the scratch in advanced mode, because the simple, I guess you understand how it's working. So basically you need just to type something, world of cute anime girls, for example, right? Maybe you want some description, but basically you can just lock this name, and you can just generate all parameters, and it's try to fill this based on this description. Okay, so as we can see, it creates some short description here, some modern era, it's choose medium, and there is role details, right? We can enhance and expand, or maybe we can just add slightly more here. Okay, so I just hit this button, and as you can see there is a lot of here, so we just added many new information, as you can see. So also all those fields also filled, as you can see, only we do not have these entries, right? And that's why this also generate button is here. So once you're happy with all main kind of description, right, with these fields, you can just hit your generate button, and it will fill exactly like in character creator, based on these 3 tabs. Okay, it's done generating. As you can see, it's created 29 entries, 12 categories, and 3 constant. So there is some magic requires emotional, and I actually don't really know with this, but it looks like some description that we are initially kind of create, right? So there is Lumikyle. Yeah, it's pretty much what we actually create. So that's it. Then you can just export it, maybe here or whatever, right? So this is just how this is working. So that's pretty much it. As I said earlier, you need to use as powerful model as you can, because lore book is not something that you create very often. You need to very good and kind of logical lore books, so it's better to maybe load some template and use maybe GLM5 or something like model Claude, right? So maybe Opus, but this one is by the way was generated on Haiku, so also pretty much okay. So I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.